Murdoch getting set for this one, his team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Gwinnett Stripers and the St. Paul Saints. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Stepping in, Cameron Eden. To the right side. Throw to first in time. That's an area where he has room to grow. With a 3-1 count, you'd like to only swing in locations where you can do damage. If he makes that adjustment going forward, he'll have a lot more success. Murdoch, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
One-two pitch. Way
Ball,
high.
2 strikes.
Out to short. Gloves it. Third out. That'll end the frame. One hit. Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't want you to have. Gloves it on the dive. On his knees, the throw, and that is a great play for the out. I can't say enough about the effort on this play. He dove to keep the ball from getting past him and recognized he had to get a throw off quick. So he lets it loose from his knees and gets the out. One gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. Foul ball there. Just missed. Late swing fouled it off. 1-2 now. Slider misses away. Nice job to spot Slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Runner at first, one away. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's the 2-2. Just
Oh, that's a
missed.
ball.
What a take with 2 strikes.
Okay.
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second. With 1 gone. He's been red hot at the dish lately. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. The 0-1 offering. Bounce to the left side. And plenty of time to first. The batter now, Grant McCray. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, Shunk. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th. All tied 1-1. Go-ahead run on base. Here's the 3rd baseman, Aaron Shunk. Right side, Murdoch. Play made. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul Murdoch. Out to center. That's pretty deep. Puts it away for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Down the line, base hit. Here comes the throw, in safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Murdoch getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The Saints with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. That just missed.
Your turn now, no better.
1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a
That's
ball.
the ball.
Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused. Strike
Hey!
3. Got him swinging. As they might be time to get in an extra session or 2 in the batting cage. He can do much better than this. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. Murdoch getting the start up the middle at second. 22 years old, he's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. One out and the base is empty. Murdoch, 0 for 1. This one is labeled. Pretty deep. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. 1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Murdoch, he's already homered in this ball game. There's a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs.
Yo, what is up
Wouldn't
with
be
this
surprised
dude's
to see the runner
release?
break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
Like, he twitches or something.
0-2, and the delivery. Slider misses away.
It's like a lag, or I don't know. It's weird. It's like right before
Fly
his
to left.
release, bro. He
Makes the grab.
the fuck?
So 2 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. Ground ball, right side, Murdoch. Whips it to first. Out with
Let
room
him.
to spare, and that's the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. We're back here at the ballpark, and now Murdoch. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch, in for a strike. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And again on 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the batter swinging. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field for a hit. Round second, going for third. In there safely. For most hitters, that's a double, but he has exceptional speed, and he's always looking to take the extra base. Terrific hustle and execution for the triple. Winning run stands at second. It's
That's a
ball
ball.
1. And the runner takes off for third. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first in time. And we're back here at the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Grant McCrae. Tying run waits at the plate. Swing lifted to left field. This one pretty far back. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second, but now won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. And now the right fielder, Philip Sykes. 1 out with a runner at second. Base hit, coming around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Danny De Andrade. Suero is just 1 strike away. Here's a pop-up. And that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs him. Murdoch, now at the plate, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
No one better. Punch up right here, kid.
That's a ball. One ball.
Runner at
no
first,
strike.
one away. Swing and a miss, chased it upstairs.
1-1.
That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. Swings through it.
1-2.
That
Oh,
pitch
that's
just
inside.
misses the inside corner. Now 2-2. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. Struck out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Ripped to short, but caught for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner stranded. We move on. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Drake Baldwin. On the ground, right side, Murdoch. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Murdoch digs in now.
Ball 1. 1-0. Out.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Looks like he
One
might be
ball,
willing to
2
chase
strikes.
up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So it's no runs. So digging in, Diego Benitez. The Stripers with the tying run at the dish.
1-1-1-1.
Up the middle and handles that one. Whips it to first. 2 away. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. On a cold night
0-2.
like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. Hit weakly on the ground. Murdoch. Off balance throw in time. Misplay doesn't. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. One down. Next up for the Stripers, Eli White. On the ground, right side, Murdoch. Throw to first
Out.
in time. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. Very balanced hitter here, perfectly comfortable with shooting the ball the other way for a base knock, but also with the ability to put a few over the fence. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed
ball,
up top.
no strike.
Nice job to get into scoring position with 2 out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that. That's some great arm action
ball,
from him
one
to
strike.
sell the changeup. Now 2 and 1. That one missed inside. Man at second with 2 down.
Ball,
Nice eye right
outside.
there. Luke Keeschel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off
Careful.
speed. In there, picks up the K. A controversial called third strike to end. Runner at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Josh Bro. No score here in the second inning. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Over to second for
He's
1.
out.
On to first.
He's out.
Double play. And that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. One out and the base is empty. Murdoch caught looking the first time up. In the air, out towards right center, going back pretty deep, and it's caught for the out. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Grounder to second. Murdoch whips it to first,
out.
and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. 1 gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Murdoch.
Hey, no one better, right here.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up.
Hup.
Rolls away a little bit,
1 and 2.
and the runner stays put. One-two offering. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Good feed, that's
Oh.
1. Double play,
Got it.
what a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Christian Pache. That one to first. Fair ball. Throws to second, in safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. This next at-bat looms very large. So here's The cleanup hitter, Murdoch. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Sliced down the right side. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Lifted in the air, right field, White. 2 away now. He's definitely capable of more than... Murdoch is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned... This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. Just missed a home run. On that play, he showed good awareness, feeling for the wall and putting himself in good position to make the catch. That's a skill you practice from a young age, and he's clearly done the hard work. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Samad Taylor. And he grounds it to the right side. Murdoch whips it to first, and there's 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Murdoch. And it's a strike.
No balls. 1
One
strike.
out and the base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And after not getting the call on the outer half, he's just trying to get some clarification for where it missed. Hard ground ball, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Now at the dish, Rene Pinto. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. Great job by the pitcher to stay cool in that spot. He could easily have gotten overamped and thrown it away, but he stayed controlled and got the out on the pickoff. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Murdoch, 1 for 2.
Hey, need you now. Your turn.
A laser into the outfield. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, James McCann. And the pitch. Grounder left side. Fires to second.
He's out.
That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Digging in for the Saints, Murdoch. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
One ball.
That
No strike.
curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Line drive to right. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. Murdoch,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes outside. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge.
1-1.
And the strike zone swells in size. Fletcher. And that's the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation. That's a little bit low. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Dunks one into left. He turns and heads for second. Well, clearly thought about two, but back to first safely. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Next to hit for the Saints, Grant McCrae. And the righty fires. Puts this one in the air down the line. And there's one away. One away and a runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Philip Sykes.
Hey, your turn. Drop
The
it.
3-0 pitch. And ball four. Two aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit. And here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt, but blocked. Runners don't advance. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
No one better. Need you right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Goes
That's
down
right.
on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And here's the catcher, Mark Colesbury. The 2-2. Lines this one to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They strand a pair. Murdoch will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Murdoch, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Lifted in the air to right center. Eden on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, 2 down. Two outs and a runner at first. And now the center fielder, Samad Taylor. Ground ball to second base. Murdoch whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. The Stripers out in front, 4-3. Nobody out and a runner at first. Murdoch, 1 for 2.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball. 1 ball.
The
1
Saints
strike.
with the tying run aboard at first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. There's one.
Out.
How about that double play? Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Ryan Ward. 0-2, here's the pitch. Up the middle. Murdoch. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning is still alive. And that's a tough break out there at second. His throw just sailed a bit wide that time. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. Got it started a little too early there. Strike 1. That misses. 1-1. This one in the air, center field. That's pretty far back. Got it. 2 runners left aboard. It's still a 2-run margin. 5-3 our score. Two outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Smoked on the ground to second. And that'll do it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. Murdoch looking to bounce back after struggling in the last series. Can he turn things around today? Next up for the Red Wings, number 7. The pitch, runner on the go. Grounds this one to short. Throw to first in time. Today's action comes to you courtesy of A.C. Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. That catches the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked pretty off balance that time.
0-2. 1-2.
Not close with that one. In the air out to right. This one pretty far back. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next up, Murdoch. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. We're here in the top half of the third. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Veen. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We move on to the bottom of the third. Bryce Eldridge digs in now. Veen leading off second with nobody out. And he grounds it to the right side. Murdoch whips it to first. 1 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Murdoch. Hit in the air, right field, Veen. And there's 1 away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. First and second with 1 away. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. Grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Yes.
He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch. Pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. Strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Got the K. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. On the ground. Whips it to first. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Go-ahead run on base. Digging in for the Saints, Murdoch.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. Line drive to left field. They get out of it, inning over. 2 runners left stranded. Our score holds at 5 apiece. We're back here at the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Caden Wallace. Ground ball to second. Murdoch whips it to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Rolls away a little bit. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
We need you right here. Let's go, kid.
In the air on the infield, Wallace. There's one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. One out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Liner to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Two down, and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Hey, come on, big guy. Drive in those runs.
And the 1-1. Pops this one up. The shortstop under it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner stranded. Midway here in the 10th. We're all tied up, 5-5. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Murdoch now at the plate. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-1 now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge K there. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line for a base hit. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. The tag, out! And that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 11 innings done now. We're all even in this one, 6-6. Top of the 12th. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Grant McCray. Fly ball out to right. Veen. And a quick out, number 1. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Right side, Chaparro. Takes it to first for the out. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Luke Keishel, the next to hit. Squares and gets it down the left side. Wallace. Play made, that ends the inning. So it's no runs. 2 down, and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
Big moment. We need you. Here you go, kid.
That
One
one
and out.
way outside. Foul ball there. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Strike 2. On a cold night like this,
One
every
ball,
batter
two
is
strikes.
dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Final score in this game, 7-6. A 1. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. 1-2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Lawson whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They leave 2 runners on base. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Caden Wallace. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side, Murdoch. Whips it to first.
Yep, he's out.
Play is made, 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now.
And that one fouled off. 1 out with a runner at second.
Ball.
And
2
it's
and 1.
2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's towards center. Hassel gets under it. 2 away. One out and the base is empty. Murdoch, 1 for 2. That's ripped towards center. 2 up, 2 down. No justice in this game, none at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Double play ball to second. There's 1.
Out.
On to first,
He's
double
out.
play, and that's the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. St. Paul ahead in this game, 2-0. Two away and a runner at first. Now it's the second baseman. Murdoch. 1 for 3. That one not close. Ball 1.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Next one's fouled back. And it's 1 and 2 now following the swing and miss. After tying him up like that, this pitcher is in control.
I don't know why I swung at that.
Now
It happens.
1-2 pitch.
Oh.
Ground ball up the middle through for a
There
base
we
hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Keischel.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
On 0-1, the delivery. In the air to left. And it drops in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch, AB. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. Line drive for a base hit. One run comes in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! And they lead by 4. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Murdoch whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Two away here, nobody on. And next, the cleanup hitter, Murdoch.
Nope, ball one. 1-0.
In the air, right field, well hit. This one's back there. And that ball's out of here.
Yes, sir.
Leaves the yard to right. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. When he throws a changeup with that velocity, it can be dangerous since the hitter has a better chance of catching up to it. That's exactly what he did at the plate. Belted it out for a homer. He was a difference maker for them. Murdoch is on a tear so far this... Murdoch now at the plate. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
And a big swing and a miss. Bases loaded and nobody out, so the hitter is turning the screws on the pitcher. Make him beat you, or wait for him to serve up a meatball. Line drive, and it's caught. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Digging in for the Red Wings, Fletcher Wilcox. Up the middle. Look at the stop here. On his knees, the throw, not in time. Infield knocked to start the inning. I'm impressed with his effort on that play, making the throw from the ground, but the runner was busting it off the line, and he beat the throw. Good hustle, good fundamentals all the way around. Runner at first, one away. Murdoch, 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, swings and misses. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. The Saints lead it 4-0. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
What the shit?
And that's a tough break out there at second. His throw just sailed a bit wide that time. Runner at first with 1 gone. Digging in, Murdoch. This one is labeled. That's down, 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. The run will score, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Murdoch getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
One.
And the count 1-2. In the dirt.
2 balls. 2
Runner at
strikes.
first, 1 away. That one is foul. We'll see another.
Dude, that was my pitch right there.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Renee Pinto. Oh, and 2 now. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Comes across to score. It's 8-0. 1 out and 2 on. Digging in for the Saints, Luke Keischel. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. We're back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Oh, bro, I swung right through that.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Murdoch is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is Murdoch will hit next. It's been a tough stretch at the plate, barely hitting above the Mendoza line this month. Ashcraft, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. King, the runner at first with 2 out. Fights it off. We'll see another. Ooh,
Yo, homie's got a weird release, bro.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the curveball is down and in. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Foul ball, it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It definitely wasn't easy, but earned the walk after a long at-bat. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Next to hit for the Saints, Rene Pinto. Grounder to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of the first. 1 down. Murdoch digs in now. Reached on a walk the first time.
Yep. No balls. 1 strike.
Pop-up foul on the right side. Pulls it down. 2 away now. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. Fouled off. He was late. Cut on and miss. And it's 0-2. And that's
good
a perfect
pitch.
slider
Good pitch.
placement from him, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, and then it took a turn on him.
Yeah.
Off the mark there, ball 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's ruled a
No,
swing. It's a
bro, that
strikeout.
didn't look like a
Batter
full.
retired in the
Come
6th.
on.
Nobody on with 1 out. Next up for the
Damn
Red
it,
Wings.
bro. I'll be right back.
Drew Mealis. Here's the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Handles the chance. And plenty of time to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Murdoch.
All right, man. We need more hits. I need to be patient. I keep going after the first freaking pitch. Strike or not.
Two outs, base is empty.
I had to amp up the freaking difficulty, man. Because if you play on rookie, they just throw mainly fastballs most of the time.
Just makes it dive under the bat.
I mean, you get a bit of a mix, but not really.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's probably gonna try and make me chase. That was a damn good pitch, that last one. Oh
That
no,
one
okay.
is smoked, right field. Should be extra bases. That's down. One hops off the wall. In at second.
Yes, sir.
With a
That's
two-out
what I
double.
needed. That's what I needed.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now, a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And now at the plate, Rene Pinto. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner holds, and the count now 2-1. Up the middle, and there's a hit. As they throw up the stop sign at third. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCrae. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll load the bases. And now the DH, Luke Keeschel. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Out to short, picks it up. Throw to first in time. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. Feels like they missed a huge opportunity there. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Red Wings out in front, 4-2. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Murdoch, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the St. Paul Saints taking on the Rochester Red Wings. First pitch coming your way next. And next, the cleanup hitter, Murdoch. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Blasted. blasted that one out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 3-0. Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Robert Hassel III. To the right side. One gone.
Yes, you're out.
One out and the base is empty. Murdoch, he's already homered in this ballgame.
Ball one. One ball, one strike. Ball two.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1. Couldn't come up
Take
with
your
it.
base.
Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Keeschel. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Line drive for a base hit, right field. And the lead runner has to hold on at second. Just got a piece of that, but he'll take it for sure. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. One out. And 2 on. And now the center fielder, Grant McCrae. The 1-1 offering. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. But safe at first, it's the fielder's choice. 2 away, runners at first and third. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Philip Sykes. Grounds it to short, collects. And that's the inning.
Out of there.
2 left on, midway through the second. St. Paul ahead in this game, 6-1. Two outs, runners at first and second.
Yep.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Nice job control. 1 out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Zach Veen. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella?
Ball.
On the ground to third, Wallace. The throw to first.
Out.
One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth. Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Murdoch. Already a homer for him in this one. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down that time. We've got the last half of the... Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. One down. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. Homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Ball.
Murdoch goes 5'11",
ball.
22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024.
Ball.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Missed off the plate. Ball 3. Still just 1 out here in the inning. 3-1. Couldn't come up with it. Now it's the right fielder, Philip Sykes. Picked first. Just got the hand in there safely. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner stops at second. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out to short. He's in there. Well, he's not known for burning up the base paths, but he really sold out to get that infield hit. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. That one to first. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. I love what he did with that down and in breaking ball. Read the break early from the other side, let it travel deep, and dropped the bat head on it for a nice rip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder left side, Schobel. To second for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing else. We go on to inning number 2. The Saints lead it, 6-0. Man on at first, stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. Runner at first, one away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Murdoch.
Ball.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1. A bit out in front there, might have thought it was the heater.
2-1.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Fly ball to right. And there's one down. Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Zach Bean. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder might be 2. One at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. But they push across one run on 2. So with a runner at second and one away, next to hit for the Saints, Murdoch.
Ball.
One out with a runner at second. Swing and a high fly to left. 2 down. Two outs, runners at first and second, and the batter will be the shortstop. Another full count pitch. On the ground. What a stop! Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the ninth, digging in for the Saints, Murdoch.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. 1 up, 1 down. He's definitely capable of more than this. They got the win, but I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Murdoch, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. And next, the cleanup hitter, Murdoch. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. This pitch misses. Ball one.
1-0.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with one out. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. On 3-0, that's about as well as you can place a pitch. Anything too hittable, and it could leave the yard. And they're all loaded up. And now it's going to be Rene Pinto.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
1-2 offering. On the ground to second, might be two. Whips it to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Philip Sykes will hit next. Popped up right side. The first baseman under it. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. 1 run. So 2 down. Murdoch digs in now. Reached on a walk the first time. Now 1-1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. We move on to inning number 4. The Indians have the edge, 2-1. One gone runner at first. Now the third baseman, Jackson Glenn. On the ground, left side, 6-4. 3 double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Indianapolis with the lead, 2-1. So up next, Murdoch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Strike 3. Got him swinging. They limit the damage. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. And that's a base hit. in safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. So digging in, Murdoch. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. And that's through there for a strike. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. All tied up here in the bottom half of the 8th. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to first for the out. This is a game. And you're... Here's a speed threat, Julio Cabrera. Ground ball to second base. There's one down. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Murdoch now at the plate. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Nice job to get into scoring position with 2 out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that. Outside corner, there's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. And there's a ball. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. In the dirt, but blocked. Murdoch leads off of first with 2 out. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Grant McCray.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. You go.
Swing and a bouncer. Picks it up. Throw out at first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across. 2 outs, base is empty. Murdoch singled and drove in a run the first time through.
Hup. No balls, 1 strike.
And the righty fires. Ground ball to third. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Saints out in front, 1-0. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And we're all even up. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Murdoch, 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first. Well struck, out to left. Bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through the line. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Now the payoff pitch. Got him looking. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Grant McCray.
They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
1-2 now. And now 2 away. And excellent defensive play prevents a run from scoring on that one. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to hit for the Saints, Luke Keeschel. Rips this one to short. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We're through 6 full innings. St. Paul with the lead, 2-0. Nobody on with 1 out, and now Jason DeLay. Now here's the 0-2. Ground ball, right side. Whips it to first. That's out number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here is Murdoch. That pitch gets the corner. Ball 1 there. Slider misses away. Swing and a miss, that's a K. And that's 1 away, the leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Now at the dish, Walker Jenkins. Here's a grounder up the middle. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Some lessons from this one and build on it.